Welcome back, everybody. I'm Josiwe, and this is another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. When last we left our heroine, Rattle the Witch Doctor, she was working through the Tower of the Curse to find the last Sin Heart and destroy the tower's ability to bolster Asmodean's fiends and troops.
There are just too many
but since we're back here in town,
could you do something about
go ahead and sell all this junk. Yeah, that was junk. So was that. Alright. And we're going to drop some other things off here in the stash. To do some work on my inventory later here. I ended up buying the second tab on another character. It cost 100,000 gold, which was very distressing. But I figured I was going to need it eventually, and fortunately it looks like the additional slots are cheap. So, got plenty of room still. Let's go back to the Tower of the Curse here. Now, if you recall from the previous episode, what we're trying to do is find the Heart of Sin, a living sort of power source for this Tower of Damnation, which is bolstering Asmodean's troops. Everybody in the tower seemed to have very serious objections to our intentions, so we kind of were forced to deal with them with clouds of acid and death, which did not really do very much to improve relations. Alright. Whoa, I can't... What am I standing on there? Let's kill this last one. Wow. Socketed Bone Staff of Starlight. What does that do? 2 to 5 arcane damage and a socket. Okay, well, it's two-handed, so it's not very useful. Or maybe it is. I mean, it depends on the build, you know. As I mentioned earlier, certain spells depend more on the damage, so a two-handed might be good, but the offhand I have right now is so... That was really bad. The offhand I have right now is so nice that, and the damage on my one hand is high enough that I feel pretty comfortable using it the way I am. Using an offhand as opposed to a two-handed weapon.
Needs more time.
Guy made a funny noise when he died. Wow, they hit so hard. Man, either that or my resist or my armor is weak or something. That might be the case. I haven't really gotten very many upgrades recently. Oh, look at that. Oh, what is that? They're tossing ice? Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh, look at this. There's ice everywhere. They're dying. Oh, wow. That's nasty. Do not be throwing ice at me like that. That is not cool, man. Alright. Looks like Heart of the Cursed? Yeah, right ahead of us. Okay. Okay, long stretch of nothing so far. Very upsetting. Oh. Oh man, these guys look really unhappy. Why don't they, like, moan more? Maybe centuries have dulled them to their torment? It would be nice to remember that. She seems to... And here she is, Sindane.
Oh yes. I've been looking forward to this. You want to make me bleed? And I thought we were friends. Needs more time. I fear I may have to take you. Shh. I eat you now.
You think so? I think she's gonna die, that's what I think.
Need more mana.
Let's refill some mana. Make our displeasure with Zendaya.
You will not make me bow to the likes of you.
Think not? No? I think you're done for, honey. Just don't know it yet. Say goodbye. There we go. Alright.
Though Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants, Zendaya is his special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
Okay, rare two-hand bow. It's decent. A lot of vitality on it. The socket, just not much damage, so it won't go for much, but I could get something for it. 4 or 5 grand maybe. And the Sabatons that were dropped, Crimson Crushers. 32 dex, 30 vitality, 8% gold for monsters, regenerate 4 health per second. Monster Krills grant 14 experience, and Health Gloves grant 59 life. That's actually a fantastic pair of gold for a demon hunter slash gold farmer, so those will sell pretty well actually. But nothing that's an upgrade for me, so we'll kill the Sin Heart and be on our way. Okay. Soon, the Lord of Sin's dark spirit will no longer corrupt our world. With Asmodan's death, humankind will be set free. Okay, so kill Asmodan in the Heart of Sin. That's our final objective here. Wow. Okay. So, I already forgot the Spider Queen's name, whatever her name was, Sindane. She's done. She was worthless. Nothing interesting about her. She came out of nowhere and disappeared just as quickly. Like, where did she come from? Well, no. All of a sudden, she's making threats, and now she's done. So I'm assuming Asmodan's going to be the same. Like, not all that interesting once you get down to it. You know?
Need more time.
That was a worthy foe. Glorious.
Glad you enjoyed it. The core of Ariat, nice. Okay. Nice, he's pinned, perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got. Some bracelets and a maul. Bracelets have crit chance and vitality. Not good enough, really. They don't work together either. Like somebody building a crit chance build. Well, maybe. No, just not enough. Like, past level 15, people aren't buying blues. They're buying yellows. Right, this has a little bit of damage on it. Chance to slow in a socket. Wouldn't sell for anything. Not good enough. Oh. Okay. Oops. Okay. It does kind of sound like they're saying hello in this weird, creepy voice. At least it does to me. Okay, keep going. Oh man, these guys like jump through space. It's really weird. And they go well, no, they go invisible when it really happens. But they kind of surround you when you can't see them. They let you advance ahead of them before they attack. It's an interesting mechanic, actually. Like, again, the gameplay itself, it's like fun and interesting and entertaining and kind of addictive. Like, you can play for a couple hours before you notice that, like, hey, I played for a couple of hours. Maybe I should slow down. Man, that one was persistent. But I just feel like everything's sitting on top of the game engine. Like from the levels to the character models, like, I don't know, man. Well, not necessarily the character models, but like the choices that were made, you know, like, let's have a giant red outline around everything you fight and make sure everything's super bright and like there's no mood or atmosphere. And then, you know, I really got to stop complaining and finish this game. I got a lot of games that I want to play ahead of me. I bought a bunch of games in the Steam game sale, and there's other stuff I need to do.
I can barely see and hardly breathe, and you stride on unbound. What are you made of?
Man, get up on you. Help rope. Alright, here we go. We're going somewhere interesting now. The Heart of Sin. Alright.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Okay, so this was their master plan, apparently, was to stick the soul stone into Azmodan. Whoa! Giant tracking projectile.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as
Kill
they
the demon
devour
gates.
your
Kill the demon
flesh.
gates for sure, for real.
Insignificant.
Come on.
Enough.
Hit him a few more times.
The power of hell
Oh!
will consume.
Nasty. Get off there, Tormac. Alright.
I'm tired of your insolence.
Nowhere left, nowhere left. Oh, dying quickly. Man, he keeps opening those up. That's actually kind of a cool boss battle mechanic. I gotta give credit where it's due. But again, it's like the gameplay is really fun. So, you know, maybe I don't have to keep worrying so much about giving him credit. Oh, wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. That was way too dangerous. What was that? You can't be throwing that kind of damage at me. Are you kidding me? Like, you're a two-dimensional, boring character, but your combat mechanics and AI are flawless. I hate you. No! What is that? He's got this giant flaming piss, and he's dropping corpses. Spreading pool of hatred and blood. Oh, bastard. I can't even, like, there we go. Did he finally die to my dots? There we go. Nice, he died, he died. Oh, okay. So, he provided an entertaining fight. That's cool. Thank you for that, Asmodan. Even if you were kind of thick and your silly ultimate plan had zero chance of ever occurring and you didn't even kill me once and there was very little suspense in meeting you or defeating you. You did give us a bunch of cool items, so let's check out what we got. We got an offhand for the Witch Doctor, straightforward damage, intelligence, and a socket at level 17. That will actually sell. What else do we get? A voodoo mask with vitality on it. I guess that's okay with the socket, but no, not really. It's not single. It's not really good enough for level 25. And some junk boots. Okay, and then we also got a couple of rear shoulders. Let's see what we got. Wow, 40 strength, 40 dex. Love how those two always come together for me. Like, I need int, so of course I get dex and strength, which I can't even sell. A little bit of intelligence, some magic find, and experience. So that's actually 13 experience will sell it with the magic find and one of those items, or one of those additional slots on there. Two of those slots will just go to waste for somebody, but somebody will pay 5,000 for that. Let's check this out. Alright, strength, intelligence, thorns, and experience. That won't even sell. Oh, that's so sad. Would that be an upgrade for me? I lose some life, but I gain some damage and protection. And experience, and a little bit. Lose a little bit. No, it's not worth it. I need more vitality as it is. Alright. So now, let's grab the spirit, or the soul of Asmodan, and hopefully we can stick it in the soul stone.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Asmodan's essence within the soul stone! It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
Okay. Quest complete. Though Asmodan's soul is safely trapped within the soul stone, the spirits are restless. Something is not as it should be. We must return at once to the stronghold, where Adria prepares the stone for its destruction. Alright, let's do precisely that. So Asmodan was a chump. We killed him. Something's going on. Some final stroke, some Xanatos strategy underlying it all. Let's see what we've got going for us.
How did we live to see this?
I love the feel of discovering some precious item buried for years. Exquisite.
Okay. Have a few more saleable items in our chest, along with our gems that we found. Okay. Plenty of work to do there. Let's talk to Lieutenant Levile.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Okay. Down to the armory we go. We'll be fine, no one knows. Oh, that doesn't look good. That does not look good.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself.
Gasp!
And now,
Dun dun dun!
daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I knew there was something off about Adria. Ooh, wow. That looks painful. Whoa, okay. Finally.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
All right. So, seems like the master plan all along, conveniently, was for everyone to get trapped in a soul stone and then transferred into Leah. Which happened, and now she's ripped a hole in the fabric of reality to assault the high heavens. So, I guess that's going to be Act 4. Hopefully it'll be interesting and entertaining the way, like, when I said finally during that in-game cutscene, I was like, finally, they did something interesting with the engine. Like, that whole blow-uppy, explodey thing was really cool. Like, you know, just because it's in-game doesn't mean it has to be bad, you know? And unfortunately, up till now, it's been lackluster and mediocre. That was the first real sign of inspiration we've seen in the in-game cutscenes. So I hope there's more of that ahead. I hope, you know, the first 3 acts were some kind of weird, long, drawn-out tease, and the 4th act is cram-packed full of awesome, but, you know, I'll try and put my expectations away and find out for myself. I did not see the poison that lived inside Adria, and now it has spilled out, turning Leah into Diablo and betraying us all. What? Oh, that's right, there's... I guess somehow Adria made the 7 primevals answer to Diablo when they stuck her inside Leah's body, or Diablo was more powerful than the other 7. But I guess Leah is now Diablo. That's kind of weird. So yeah, the embodiment of evil, excuse me, the Lord of Terror is Leah. His own his own weird kind of daughter. So maybe it's a twisted take on the whole Jesus thing, incarnation of the Trinity in the Catholic faith, at least. Okay, so yeah, Leah's turned into Diablo. The Lord of Terror has gone to wreak vengeance upon the high heavens. I will follow and stop him. I must not fail. Okay, so we're gonna enter the portal to heaven now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like Cormax is fine with that. He's like, whatever, I'm down. But I don't know if you noticed that. Oh, what's his name? Tyrael jumped in as well, so hopefully he's going to be up there. Hopefully, we'll be able to find the angels fighting back and holding him off. So we have a minute to catch our breaths and talk once we pass through this portal. But I guess anchor's away. Let's do this thing. Go. Suitably grandiose and epic. Once again, the 3D team, the pre-rendered cutscene team delivers. We go here into Act 4.
Adria has betrayed us, and Leah's soul now lives in Impiru Ikura. From her body, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil. With all the power of the high heavens themselves tremble with his steps, and the angels can do nothing. Now, hope lies with me.
Okay. So yeah, that was really good. That was really solid. Honestly, I think anybody who was a fan of the series and wanted to know the general story could just look at the cutscenes. And I think honestly, what must have happened is that the cutscenes were written first, and the rest of the story was filled in around the edges by a different team because they're totally on a different level of execution. It's a whole different level of commitment to the core concept and creativity, I guess. So anyway, let's move forward here.
Devastation defies all reason.
Look at this. Heaven is corrupted. Where Diablo has passed. We've broken through the diamond gates here. I've come to the high heavens. Nothing I have seen of Umbiru Ikura or any other place I have traveled can compare. The voices of the spirits are clear to me in this strange realm. They demand Diablo's death, and I will see it done. He must pay the price for all the harm he has caused. Tyrael should feel the same. Alright, so let's talk to Tyrael.
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
Imperius is a jackass. I guess that shouldn't be that surprising.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
It was not because of you. This was Diablo's work. You did everything you could.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
You must not give in to doubt, Tyrael. You became one of us, and now you must live and fight as one of us. Give in to despair if you must, or come and fight with me.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Hope has been silenced. What? Alright. Let's talk about the fall of heaven.
We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the lords of hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the prime, there is no such division. Now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps.
Alright, sure, but what about Adria's treachery?
I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
I hope so. I like to repay casual treachery by killing the traitor.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
Adria is a true monster. She sacrificed her own daughter to resurrect Diablo.
Poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
There is nothing worse than what was done to Leah, but we cannot mourn her now. Diablo must be stopped.
Okay. Though he is my friend, Tyrael can no longer aid me. Imperius has broken his spirit, but Tyrael is not to blame for heaven's fall. The Lord of Terror is our greatest enemy, and all that is wrong comes from him. The spirits will understand this, so it must be. I must continue. Perhaps Tyrael will find his faith, if he sees mine. Alright, let's enter the Vestibule of Light, aka the town portal spell that they didn't really even bother to make a new effect for, and see where it takes us.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
Really? That's the best you guys got?
Needs more time.
The armies of hell will trample your corpses. The shades will devour your soul. You believe you can defeat me, mortal? Our armies are endless.
Ah!
Need more mana.
Not good. Oh, I almost killed him, almost got him. Yes!
Every moment I delay here, I draw closer to my ultimate victory.
Okay, that guy was messed up. That guy almost killed me, so... Well, actually, the eternal flame, or the never-ending stream of enemies almost killed me. Fortunately, I managed to hit him enough. I should have used more haunting. Should have used a lot more haunting. Let's see what he
The
was.
ancient texts describe the terror demons as unconquerable foes, the dreams of Diablo made flesh. They appear in shadow to torment their victims, and then, in shadow, they vanish. The mere sight of one drove a Horadrim to madness, leaving him screaming and clawing at his eyes until the end of his days.
Okay. I have slain Diablo's first champion, Iskatu. I know he is not the last, yet the spirits seem a little more hopeful now. Their voices urge me to keep going. They speak of an angel who can help me. I will seek him. Okay. So every major power in the game has now told me... Hold on a second. Every major power in the game has now told me that I am a Nephilim. But there's been no explanation of the fact that I'm not, like, 6,000 years old. So I'm starting to wonder whether I can trust the spirits, right? And now they're telling me, hey, there's an angel ahead. You should trust the angel. So I want to stress, I may be... People may think, if I'm right here, that, I've already seen what happens in this game, but I haven't. I've purposely avoided spoilers. But I'm really, really beginning to suspect that all 7 primevals are not necessarily working together with Diablo or whatever, and that there was maybe Belial or one of the lesser demons that we haven't heard of, or someone else put an alternate plan in motion. I'm not sure, but I definitely know I don't really intend to trust this angel 100%. Not that I'll have any choice. Like, you can't really roleplay the character, but I'm just trying to think out loud, like, what's going to happen? Well, given the way the stories worked before, where everything, my first instinct of what would be obvious came true, I don't think this angel's going to be 100% legit here. But we'll see. We'll see what he has to say. I'm sure he'll have a good story to tell us right at the beginning.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
Then my destiny is unknown and can still be written. Write it with me, or watch all of creation burn around you.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Auriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Raganoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will find her, and hope will be restored to the heavens.
Okay. A short time has passed since Diablo invaded the high heavens, yet the angels have already suffered greatly. The one who calls himself Ethereal, the Archangel of Fate, says that demons have captured Auriel, who represents hope. All of heaven is weakened from her loss. So there's a certain symbology, or a symbolic link between the angel and her virtue. And without her, heaven has lost hope. Maybe once we restore her, Tyrael will regain his hope as well. For even though he shed his divinity and became immortal, he still remains a part of what he was. Or that's the way I would style it, anyway.
That was not so difficult. Not even a scratch on my armor.
Oh, why do I have these incredibly crappy bracers on? Okay, so this blue is actually going to be an upgrade for me. It's got 31 vitality and 16 intelligence. Dex is kind of meh. Like I've got a mild dodge chance from it. Okay, whatever. Let's go into the Gardens of Hope, first tier. I hope that we can find the Library of Fate, which nobody told us about, but is probably, since we have it right there in the objectives, where Hope is being held captive. Alright, Gardens of Hope, first tier.
Keep your guard up. There are foes at every turn.
Oh, there's little, like, minion angels here fighting. Cool. Server lag is not helping you out. the angels went down pretty fast. Okay. Hailed angel.
Free, warrior of the heavens.
Oh, we had some lore, that's what it was.
Need more time.
Wow, really?
I have seen many warriors in my day, but only a scant few of them could face the might of an oppressor. This monster towers over the tallest barbarians and wields weapons crafted from hell-forged steel. They were last seen with Baal during his resurgence, and left legions of dead men in their wake.
Yeah. Getting some new monsters here in Act 4, that's always entertaining.
Mighty adversary is before.
Not ready yet.
Are you kidding me? Back off. Jailer, not good. Moving. Oh my god. Just die. Wow. I may have to, I don't know. Maybe up the challenge a little bit. Unless I start getting some decent drops. Even then I might have to farm here a little bit. I'm getting hit really hard. I might die a few times. We'll see. Guess I can't get past whatever this is. Very nice. Can't go that way either. I can't even see what I'm shooting at.
The Angiris Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation: valor, justice, hope, fate, and wisdom.
Okay, got some lore there about the Angiris Council.
These demons are the worst we've faced yet.
It is likely that worse I will
Find this library already. Wow, look at him bowl through that. A lot of aces. Here we go. Looks like we found it. Okay. Go ahead and head on in. The Library of Faith. Alright.
Ragnar, do not fail me, or your fate will be the same as his spatters and my brothers.
Yeah, Rakanoth, don't fail him. Sorry, Rakanoth, you're probably gonna fail him.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
Okay. Nice. A threat. I really didn't see that coming. A threat? Really?
Needs more time.
Those hit pretty hard. Oops.
Not ready yet.
Kind of in the middle of something, buddy. Die. Before I die. Die before I die. Yes. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad.
My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to the Silver Spire next.
In the beginning, Rakanoth served Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish, with efficient brutality, for his touch may open up many painful wounds. He was also the warden of Iswal during many long years that the angels suffered in Rakanoth's own plains of despair. But he has quit his realm unexpectedly in recent times.
It's unlike any library I've ever seen.
Okay, so we got some nice items here. Let's see what we got. Some gloves. Wow, look at that. 50 vitality, 31 intelligence. Regenerates 5 life per second. Some thorns and a little experience. So those were much better than what we had. We'll go ahead and equip those. That's an upgrade. Very nice. Thank you, game. We appreciate it, game lords, game gods. We've got a crap dagger. A fairly decent quiver, actually. Ceremonial knife. Just not good enough. Even that's not that good. Golden health pickup, 4 yards. Actually, that's okay. That helps out for melee characters. It's got a little thorns and 2 sockets. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. And then some new bracers. 60 dexterity, 37 strength, 5 life per second, and 13 plus experience. So, again, might be able to sell. These will both go for under 5 grand, I think. This I can get 1,000 for. The rest is trash. Okay, let's check our journal. The Lord of Despair has fallen, but Oriel is still imprisoned. I will free her and hear her wisdom before I move onward. Alright, so let's destroy Oriel's prison here in the Library of Fate. Which, you know, Library of Fate. It could have been that's such a great idea. But, like, we'll never come back here again. Like, the whole idea behind it is just kind of, like, pointless. You know, there's nothing... They didn't flesh anything out. There's no depth to anything. There's no depth. I think that's my main concern. Or my main issue with the game. There's no depth to anything except the combat. And the auction house. Oh well. Let's free Oriel here.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hope the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
You are bound by the chains of fate no longer.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
Let me guess, is set of objectives, 05, that I have to go and douse.
He brought ruin to the heavens as despair led into the angels' hearts. But now I have restored hope and rallied them. Tyrion is still lost in the devastation. Now alone I must go to destroy Diablo's hell portals.
Okay. So now we'll go close, you know,
I wonder what
5
sort of
hell
secrets
portals.
are kept in here. An extraordinary place.
Hopefully it'll be like Oblivion with the Oblivion gates, where you get to step through each portal and like clear out a mini dungeon. That would be kind of an interesting mechanic that they could have stolen from Bethesda. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a tickle in my throat. But let's return to the Gardens of Hope first here, since that's our objective. And presumably, here we'll find someone to talk to or something to do. Oriel tells me that Diablo's armies enter the heavens through 2 hell rifts. I must find and close them before the tide... Only 2? Okay. Before the tide of demons grows too great. Demonic corruption seals off parts of the realm, but Oriel has given me the power to dispel it. With her gift, I shall succeed. Okay. So, we've got her gift now, so we should be able to... Yeah, we've got these corrupt growths. We can destroy them now and get through. And so we'll have to find and destroy the corrupt growths to reveal the hidden Hell Rift portal in the Gardens of Hope. Okay, so there's a Hell Rift portal behind this growth that we finally, or that we got the ability to destroy the corruption of Hope, the angel. Oh wait, look!
Needs more time.
Oh, friggin' treasure goblin, kill him! Where are you going, buddy? Oh man, they track forever. Okay. Go. Very nice. Okay, so there's growths everywhere blocking off the palace, but we can destroy them now. So it's a fairly straightforward, just track down the hell portal and kill it, that kind of thing. Oh, it's not here. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be further on. Well, I guess we need to go back to town. I don't know what really constitutes town here. But let's go ahead and do that. We've got plenty of stuff we need to drop off. And more than that, that's about an hour. And that's just about all the time we have for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a good stopping point. We managed to we managed to track Diablo to the high heavens. And defeat several of his capos, his underlords, his mini-bosses, whatever you want to call them. And now, we have to close off the Hell Rifts to stop the incursion of his forces, and eventually, I assume, fight and kill Diablo himself, thereby saving the heavens and the earth, and ending the game. Only to begin again in another life on Nightmare difficulty, but that's neither here nor there. And certainly not for right now. So if you tuned in tonight, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.